Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jermaine Glass. Listen, man, had something on my mind while I was coming from the gym a while ago. I had a great workout, by the way. But I was thinking about a conversation I had with my cousin a couple weeks ago. I was telling him I remember this book. I think I read out probably like the fifth, sixth grade. Because that's like it might have been in sixth grade people because they used to have this incentive. You read so many books, then you can get a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. A lot of y'all might not be old enough to remember that, but I used to go to the library, get a lot of books and read it, right? And I can't remember the name of this book, but it was discussing how a lot of the dynasties, the great dynasties that's ever existed in the world, how they failed and crumbled. And I remember reading in there, it was saying how, most of them, if you go do your research, most of the dynasties, they failed and crumbled, and it started from the inside of the government. And it was speaking on how the same thing was going to happen with the U.S. people. And I'm just looking at the current state of things going on in the government across the country. I'm not doing no fear mongering and all that, people. I'm just telling you what I read a long time ago and what came across my mind. I ain't got to stoke fear in people. The government and the news do that enough. But people, I'm just like, it's amazing to me because I was like 10 or 11 when I read this, and I'm 34 now, people, and I see it happening. I see it happening, people. For example, the insurrection that happened on January 6, 2021, people, when these folks stormed the U.S. Capitol, they had Confederate flags in there. They defecated over offices. They stole government property and documents that was classified. They had sitting senators, government officials helped them with it. The police force there, they delayed, extra force to prevent us and told them not to use as much force. The military was delayed. People, it wasn't a secret about what was going to happen on this day. It wasn't a secret. It's just that the country have now, especially and the government across the country, have developed this cult mentality, people. It's no longer about what's right and wrong. It's about us against them, people. And that's very dangerous. If you study history and you go look at what becomes of that, it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. And now you got officers who defended the Capitol and everything, they're testifying, and you got Congress people who trying to downplay it, act like it was cool. And you got some who actually supported. They was for these people trying to overthrow the government to prevent President Biden from being elected, even though he already had won the votes and all this stuff, people. That's a cult mentality. It's very dangerous, especially if you got elected officials who no longer, it's not about what's good for our people. It's about us against them. Cult mentality, people. It's dangerous, and a lot of them are based in white supremacy beliefs, people. It's very dangerous. Do y'all know the last time that the Confederate flag was ever in the U.S. Capitol, people? Do your research. Do your research. This is insane, but I see it happening in real time. I see stuff how it's unfolding across the country, people. And then it's so much more, people. You know what? I'm gonna get into it more when I drop this video called "Hey Hypocrites, I'm Talking to You." Yeah, this just a little sneak peek, people, but I was just thinking about that. Listen, y'all stay blessed and enjoy your day, but it's a lot going on, people, and people are not paying attention.